was there a point where you got really close to discerning out?
No. But there was anything, if I could just share anything kind of in that same realm, it was during my pastoral year. So after second theology and between second and third theology, there's what's called a pastoral year, right? It's like an internship year. So I spent my time at St. Martha's in Kingwood.
Okay.
And during that time, I never thought about leaving. But what I did go through, and I'll share this because it's I'm sure this is kind of normal for most guys, I would say, and healthy to kind of go through in your time of discernment. So I kind of went through a period of kind of mourning the loss of a family. Now, it might sound kind of weird phrasing to you, but it was really just coming to the understanding and the realization that I won't have a family for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Biological family. So that was something I worked with through my spiritual director. And that was something that I kind of, spent several months praying with, and praying about and speaking about with my close friends and priests that I knew and my brother. But that was very much a time that I kind of spent like mourning that, being in the parish, living there day in and day out. You see the beauty of the family life. You see the domestic church and seeing, I got to know so many of these families well and seeing them come to daily mass, getting to know them. I'm like, man, this is a wonderful, wonderful vocation, and it is.
Yes.
And we need holy, Catholic, solid families.
And you entered the priesthood after several years living in the private sector. It's not like you entered out of high school, so you had all of those extra years thinking that you may get married and have children and have your own family.
Exactly.
So that's those extra years of that being in your mind, and now you have to kind of tackle that.
Well, remember, that was something that I always wanted. So it wasn't until I was 22 that the idea of priesthood came to me. So for those first 21 years, I was like, I'm going to be a dad. Yeah. I'm going to be a husband.
Wow.
So that was something that I wanted.
You must have shed a lot of tears just thinking about that.
Yeah, you can say that.
Wow. That's because we have had guests who said that they have had difficulty with just the concept of celibacy, of never having a family, So what thought got into your mind, or was there a turning point where you said, okay, you finally said you were able to get over that?
Yeah, well, through direction and prayer, I realized that this was a gift that the Lord was giving me. He was allowing me to go through this as a gift to see the beauty of the married life, to see the beauty of the family, to appreciate it for what it is, and to recognize it, right? But then he reassured me in my vocation. He reassured me through that of my calling to the priesthood.
Who was the parish priest at the time at St. Martha?
Father TJ.
Okay. And I'm sure he gave you a bit of advice as well, huh?
He did. Yeah, he was very helpful. He's a good pastor. He's a good shepherd, and very easy to talk to. So I'm very upfront with him, and I shared with him kind of what I was going through the time. He's like, that's normal, Jacob. You should be going through that or asking questions like these because that's important. You want to be sure and you want to know that this is for you.